The Hogue Grip Company has been around since 1968, founded by Guy Hogue, and now is run by his sons and grandson. And I've owned a number of Hogue products, I guess back about 25-30 years ago, with revolver grips especially, and with 1911 grips. It has a really nice texture to it, really one of the first to pioneer those soft rubber grips next to Pachmayr. And I really preferred the Hogue grips anyway. They seem to be just a better design. Hogue's done a lot of different things. A lot of their grips now, they're doing wood grips and G10 grips for pistols. And they have done AR-15 stock platforms in the past, overmold stocks. I mean, there's a ton of different things that Hogue's done. Just looking at this rifle, everybody that sees it just goes, wow. But as my mama always said, beauty is only skin deep. But let's take a look if this is skin deep or it's really worth looking at. Stock's Hogue.
I know, I saw that when you took it out. That's nice.
I like Hogue anyway. I mean, they've made some good stuff, but this was a really cool set. And so it's really nice.
I never seen this one.
Well, this is the lava. So it's kind of a brick. It's really a brick, more not really red.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just something completely different. And I thought, my 300 blackout, I never can remember which one it is when I'm looking at my safe. And so with this, I know exactly.
Yeah, when you took that out, I'm like, man, that's a unique color.
And as you can see, my hex mag right here, I have it painted with the 300 in case I'm taking rounds and going with, especially with buddies, or I'm even shooting another 5.56 AR. But as far as the Hogue system, it's just really the colors. You can pick different colors. It does come in black, FDE, olive, pink, purple. There's just a number of different ones, and you can go to the Hogue website to check it out. Now, I've made a separate installation video with all the details. It just took enough time to where I really couldn't get into the features of the stock set and show that without it being 45 minutes long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through all the specs and everything, and then I'll upload the installation video right behind it. Because the only installation video that I really found that was pretty decent was the one on the Hogue website, and it was just to install the Freefloat Handguard. Of course, first thing we're going to do is make sure the rifle is unloaded. There's no magazine in the chamber, and you can see that it is unloaded. Now, one of the things I love to add to a rifle is a Freefloat Handguard. It gets all the contact points off the barrel. It just fits onto the barrel nut, and it just really allows for better accuracy. And that's really the great thing about a Freefloat Handguard. Plus, they just really look good. It kind of modernizes the rifle from the basic AR-15 clamshell forend. So here we have a lot of different features. Of course, it is a really high-grade aluminum that they use. And of course, the rubber section right here, which is the Overmold, again, it just is about the perfect consistency. It gives you a lot of comfort, it gives you some texture, and yet it's not sticky, it's not spongy. It just really fits well. It's molded really close to the aluminum. Now, the barrel nut has been knurled, so it really makes it nice, gives you some texturing right here, and it also allows you to attach this barrel nut. And then here with this locking collar that locks on to the Freefloat Handguard part, this section right here. And then the front nose cone has screws all here that can attach all kind of different accessories. I mean, all of these accessories came, except for the sight, with the rifle. So you get sections of polymer and aluminum rails for Picatinny, up to 3 for this one, and then the polymers 2. But it gives you a lot of different options to be able to put different things onto the rifle. Now, for me, I like to put a front sight on my rifle. I love to have backup sights. And also right here, I've attached a flashlight. But now here are some of the other accessories that come. You have a polymer offset mount for your flashlights, according to what kind of angle you like to have. This is a pretty neat little deal. It's a barricade mount that you mount this onto the front, and then you can lodge this against some hard surface to really get a secure fit. And then we have another of the 3-screw Picatinny rails. And it does come with extra screws and a small Allen wrench. There is a QD mount for your sling, and you can attach a QD sling swivel right here. Of course, makes it really easy to pull on and off. It also comes with a standard sling swivel, and this allows you not only to attach a sling, but you can also attach a bipod right here, which I have a Harris bipod that I've attached to mine. Now it does come in a carbine length, which is really short. It doesn't have the nose cone with the accessory rails here, and it also comes with an extended rail system that you can add on to this. So you can pretty much have this as long as you want or as short as you want according to what you order. I mean, they offer all the different models. There are 4 different ones. Plus, they also have models without the overmold with the rubber. So it's all aluminum. The stock is pretty trimline like I mentioned before, but one of the things I really like is that it has a friction lock on it. So it's smooth coming in and out, as you can see, but you can tell there is some friction, which I really like that. And plus, I don't like the rattle. And I'll tell you what, guys, this thing does not move. I mean, it is locked on. There's very little movement at all with this stock. And that's going to give you a really good solid cheek weld on your stock. And then too, it keeps the rattle down so it doesn't make noise. You know, if you've seen a lot of these little stocks, they'll just rattle like crazy, but they've already fixed it with this stock system. It does have a lever that disengages, and it goes into 6 positions. Now this is one of the Hogue mil-spec buffer tubes, and as you can see, I mean, it's fully adjustable all the way out. But it also features 3 points of QD. So you have right here, you have a QD slot here and here, so you can put those slings wherever you want to. And then it allows you to adjust it however. You know, guys, there's so many different people out there that like different setups with different experiences. And so it's good to have a lot of versatility with whatever you're doing. Now these stocks are sold just as the stock, or you can actually get it as a kit with a buffer tube and spring and plug. And so, you know, there's some different options there. If you've already got your buffer spring and plug and your tube and you don't want to add all that, you can just add just the stock. The Hogue grips have been around for a number of years. I have a couple of black ones, that some of the older ones, they just are very nicely made. It's in a polymer core, and then right here you have finger grooves. Now, not all of them have finger grooves. You can order some that just have the smooth front. Also, you can get it with or without the beaver tail. I like the beaver tail because I can get my hand really high up. If you really want a thinner area right here between the web of your hand and your finger, you can get it without it, and it'll let you just come in a little bit closer. Now here in the bottom of the Hogue grip, it's just open. Hogue does make some accessories that'll fit in here. One of them is a cargo management system, which you can actually put batteries or extra parts and be able to close this up. It also allows for the Samson survival kit to fit up in here, which is pretty cool, and they do offer that on the Hogue website. Now, if you'll notice this little piece that comes out, on your standard mil-spec lower receiver, there's a gap typically that's right here, and this will fit right in that gap. This is a billet lower, so it's a little bit different, but it doesn't take away. In fact, it actually adds a little bit of cushion right here on the trigger guard. But really, I could trim that off without any trouble because it's not polymer backed, it's just a rubber piece. It also comes with a wrench to install your Freefloat Handguard, and of course I'll demonstrate that in the installation video. Now the kit with the Freefloat Handguard, the grip, and the stock, they typically start at about $2.99 on the Hogue website. You can find these less in different retail outlets. The stock runs about $59 on the Hogue website, but I found it for $41.50 on another website. So I mean, there's a lot of different variations you can find. You know, just search your prices out for the best price. But I think you'll really like the stock system as a whole. It's really comfortable. It's rigid. It's going to hold up well. Hogue, again, has been around since 1968. You know, and they're going to stand behind their products.
I like that.
Yeah, every contact point's comfortable, you know?
It is. It almost feels like it kind of just settles in on you and you don't have to really readjust.
Now, if you'd like more details on the specs, the measurements, and things like that, you can go to HogueInc.com. I'll have the website down below and right here on the video. So for the Hogue AR-15 Overmold stock kit, I'm going to have to give it a big thumbs up. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Oh yeah. even more. Okay. Now we're going to take a look at the. Okay. Now the Freefloat Handguard. Now the Freefloat. Okay. Now a little closer look at the. Okay. Now the Freefloat. Okay. Now the Freefloat Handguard is, and then it's actually a cargo. What is that? But there are a lot of different. I mean, they've been around again since 1968, and you know, guys, that's 70, 88, 90,